Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade-in services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape, and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for clicking on here to SummitCitySports.com. We're coming to you live right here from Northside High School by Hay Arena, where we have an outstanding Summit Athletic Conference matchup between the 7 and 11 Carroll Chargers taking on the 12 and 6 Northside Legends. We thank you so much for joining us here on SummitCitySports.com. Hunter Sosenheimer here calling your play-by-play. Gavin Wirt alongside me on the camera. Excited to be here for this matchup as we have two high-level squads in the Summit Athletic Conference. Let's take a deeper look here at them. First, the Carroll Chargers, they come into this one at 7 and 11 on the season. They're under third-year head coach in Ryan Abbott. He is 21 and 43 in his 3 years at the school. Most recently coming off a 1-point win against the Huntington North Vikings, where Jackson Parton and Keaton Hauser led the way there for the Carroll Chargers as they try to look to lead them to a victory here tonight. Meanwhile, for the Northside Legends, they come into this one at 12 and 6 on the year. They're under sixth-year head coach and Gary Andrews. He is 54 and 78 in those 6 years at the school, and they took a very, very tough loss to one of the top teams in the state of Indiana and Lawrence North, 93-59 in their last outing before that, picking up a conference victory, 46-40 over the Concordia Cadets. Taking a look at the Summit Athletic Conference standings here. In the Summit Athletic Conference, it's Wayne sitting atop at 6-0. And there, right behind them is the Homestead Spartans, who sit at 5-1. Both those squads going up against one another tonight on Summit City Sports. You can see that matchup live from Wayne High School, as that matchup will go in a long running and determining who will come out with the Summit Athletic Conference title. Meanwhile, Bishop Luers in the mix at 4-1. Snyder at 5-3. Northside 3-2. Carroll 2-3. Concordia 2-4, Southside 2-5, Bishop Dwenger 1-6, and Northrop 0-5, all in Summit Athletic Conference play. The girls' season starting to wrap up here, so we'll get a lot of more Summit Athletic Conference boys action throughout the week, as on Friday we'll have some more Summit Athletic Conference matchups where the Northside Legends will take on the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Northrop will be at Carroll, Snyder will be at Bishop Luers, Southside at Wayne, and then Homestead will be at Concordia. So we are getting set and ready to roll here from Hay Arena for this outstanding Summit Athletic Conference matchup. Before we do so, we're going to go ahead and thank some of our sponsors. First, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. The Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. You can like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a friendly family environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive Group is celebrating their 71st year in business. Shop all of their brands and locations and visit them on the web at drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Top Seal Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, realignments, engine diagnostics, and more. At Outlaw Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. You can visit them on the web at outlawcontracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business needs. You can visit them on the web at andersoncomplete.com. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you? Whether it's expunging your criminal record or helping to get your driver's license reinstated, Trial Law Firm is your answer. Sealco Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfection throughout the Northeast Indiana area. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for your convenience and flexibility. Visit them on the web at sf.edu. TJW Industrial, design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit them on the web at tjwindustrial.com. And at Parkview Sports Medicine, earn your edge with their free evaluation on their edge training program. You can find that on more information on the web at parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge. Well, we are getting set and ready to roll here from Baye Arena. We'll get the starting lineups and a national anthem here momentarily. And we will be set and ready for this Summit Athletic Conference matchup here on this Tuesday night. Let's run down the Summit Athletic Conference schedule as I ran down the one for Friday, but didn't do it for this week and tonight as Carroll is here taking on the Northside Legends. Concordia is at Northrop. Bishop Lures at Southside. Snyder is at Blackhawk Christian out of conference there. And the Homestead Spartans are taking on the Wayne Generals at Wayne High School. So we are going to get the starting lineups here momentarily from our PA announcer. So we will go ahead and turn it on over here to them. You're watching Indiana High School basketball here presented by SummitCitySports.com.
Has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Back here live from Northside High School as the school songs for both squads. The warm-up song getting set to take place here right now. So we are waiting for the starting lineups and the national anthem to come to you here momentarily from Baye Arena. Should be an outstanding matchup here between these two squads as Jackson Fugate and Eugene Young Jr. looking to lead the way here for Northside. And then Jackson Parton and Kenan Hauser looking to take advantage here for this Carroll Charger squad. So we'll go ahead now and turn it on over here to our PA announcer for starting lineups here live on SummitCitySports.com. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Starting lineups in the books. I don't think we're going to get a national anthem. Maybe they did that before the JV contest. I was not here in attendance yet. So we'll just roll on here as Carroll going to roll out in the all-blue unis with the white and black trim. Meanwhile, it will be Northside in the all-white unis with the red trim. And so we will get the tip. It's going to be number 35 in Paxton Crane and Jackson Fugate to jump it here for this one. And we are underway. It'll be Northside to win the tip, going with a little bit of a bigger roster here as Devon Haney and Jordan King both on the floor here for the Legends to start this contest here tonight as Young Jr. skips it here on this near side to Goheen. Fugate now with it here on this near side, looking to drive, guarded by Pardon. The dish down low, Young Jr. nicely done there on the finish. She gets it off glass. And Eugene Young Jr. starts the scoring here for Northside. As it's going to be Hauser with it at the top of the key, looking to drive on that far side. Nicely done there. Kanan Hauser gets the bucket. And so back-to-back scores here as we begin this contest. And Fugate will bring it up ahead here for the Legends. With it on this near side, he'll launch a triple, no good. And it's going to be Pardon who comes down with the board. Quickly up the floor to Hauser, able to keep it in bounce. We'll get it off on that far side of wing, and it's going to go back to Pardon. Far side, 3-ball on that wing, and it is no good. And the board comes down now here to Fugate. He'll push it up ahead here for the Legends. Handoff now to Young Jr. Looking to drive, he'll back it out and get it off into the hands here of King. Goheen down with it here at the top of the key. The freshman here for Northside. Haney will have it on that far side wing, looking for the dribble handoff to Young Jr. Able to get it off to him. He'll launch a triple, no good. Off the back end of the iron, and the battle for the board comes down here to Pardon. He'll move it quickly up the floor. Pardon trying to drop it off down low there into the hands of Paxton Crane. Rolls out of bounds, and possession will stay on this end here with Carroll. As it is Pardon who launches a three, no good. And Young Jr. comes down with it off into the hands now here of Fugate. Going to move it up the floor at the top of the key. Now guarded here by Kanan Hauser. Young Jr. with the handoff here to Goheen. Going to drive. Oh my goodness, nice move there by the freshman, but couldn't get the finishing touch on it. And possession comes back now here for the Chargers. They drop it out. Pardon there on this near side of wing, and it's no good there on the three from Herring. And it's going to be Young Jr. who comes down with it here for Northside. He'll go off to the guard now here in Goheen. And so it's Fugate with it on that far side, looking to go baseline, and we're going to get a foul called down low with 5:23 left to go here in our first. It'll be called on Pardon. That's his first, team's first of the quarter, and we'll get a substitution into the contest as number 5 in Javion Davenport will check in here for Max Goheen. Young Jr. one bound on the baseline, couldn't get it in there as Hauser jumped it and goes far ahead there to Pardon. Looking to dish it off down low, and it's now here into the hands there of Peters. They kick out far side, and the 3-ball is up and good there for number 15 and Miles Herring. And so it's Fugate with it here now for North. Up top into the hands of Davenport. Young Jr. back to Davenport with it on this near side. Haney now going to look to drive. He'll spin, hangs, couldn't get the finish there, and the board comes down to the hands of Peters. Pardon now going to move it on that far side of wing. Looking to drive down low, and Young Jr. nicely done there on the finishing touch. Jackson Pardon gets the bucket. And if that one's knocked out of bounds, possession will stay on this end here with North. 4:31 left to go here in our first quarter of action. It'll be Davenport It's inbound here for the Legends. Gets it in here now to King with it on that far side of wing. He'll hand off. Fugate will launch a three. Got it. Jackson Fugate hits the triple for North. And so Jackson Fugate gets on the board with that three ball. And now possession on this near side here with Carroll. Hauser looking to drive, spins, hangs. Nice finish there. Kanan Hauser gets the bucket. And so Hauser now with 4 on the night. We're under 4 minutes left to go here in our first quarter of action. Haney with it on that far side of wing. They skip it on this near side here into the hands of Davenport now. They'll look down low. Haney gonna go up strong. Couldn't get the finish to roll. And Peters comes down with the board. Now it's gonna be Pardon to bring it up ahead here on this near side. Kick out, Hauser, triple, no good there. Rolls in and out, and Fugate comes down with it here for the Legends. On that far side of wing, he'll launch a triple. Couldn't get that one to go, had a hand in his face, and Pardon comes down with it. Tried the bounce pass up the court through 2 defenders. Get it to Herring, couldn't get it to go, and Checkett Young Jr. gets the bucket on the other end. 3:05 left to go. Far side, triples, good there for Paxton Crane. So the big fella left open from beyond the arc. He hits the triple on that far side. Does the 6'7" junior for Carroll. And so possession now with the Legends on that far side of wing. King now looking to drive. We'll kick it off up top here into the hands of Davenport. He'll take it to that far side. Rolls a baseline floater, no good. And a foul is going to be called. As that foul is going to be called on a number 15. Or check it, they'll call it on Paxton Crane. It's going to be his first, team second. And so it'll be Davenport at the line to shoot a pair here for the Legends. First free throw. It's off the front end of the rim. JVS Davenport will check in now here for Northside. Briggs Pardon and Jair Simpson will come on here for the Chargers as they replace Paxton Crane and Miles Herring. Second free throw for Davenport's no good. And a nice board there down low by Peters. And Pardon going to bring it on that far side of wing. And Fugate ripped it away. It's loose on the deck, tie up, and we're going to get a 30-second timeout called by the Chargers. So we will step away. You are watching Indiana High School basketball here presented by SummitCitySports.com. Here live, SummitCitySports.com here from Northside High School by Hay Arena. Out of the timeout called by the Chargers to keep them with possession. It'll be on that far side here as Peters, one bound right in front of the Legends bench. Gets it into Hauser with it at the top of the key. Looking for the running Sampson down low. Set it's off to Pardon on that far side and it's ripped away. Davenport doing a tremendous job defensively here as that is Javius Davenport, that is. And he'll have it at the top of the key now here as it's Javian Davenport. Oh, nice cut there down low. And Jackson Fugate goes up and gets the bucket. Briggs Pardon with the drive down low. Couldn't get it to go. Fugate comes down with it. Quickly up the floor. Javian Davenport going to move it to that far side. Now up top to Javius. Tries to go to King. It's tipped. And King comes down with it and goes up strong for the bucket. Jordan King with the score, his first points of the night. 1:30 left to go. Two Davenports on the floor and two Pardons on the floor as the younger one breaks Pardon, goes down low and gets the bucket. So Briggs Pardon, the sophomore younger brother of Jackson Pardon, who's on the floor as well here for Carroll. As Davenport now with it here in the corner. Dish down low here into the hands of King. He'll skip out. 3 ball to the far side of wing is up and good there for number 5 and Javion Davenport. And that one's poked out of bounds. Possession will stay on this end. Here with the Chargers. Substitution as Eugene Young Jr. will come on. And he replaces number 11 in Jordan Woods, who was in the contest for very little time. And Peters will get the inbound on that far side. Hand off to Hauser, looking to go baseline, is cut off by King and thrown away. Young Jr. hands off to Davenport. Quickly up the floor. Javion dishes it off down low. Young Jr. nice find, and Northside takes the 2-point lead. And so Eugene Young Jr. now with 6 points on the night. Breaks Pardon, skips up top to Sampson. With it, looking to drive down low, has it poked away, and they're going to call it a last touch off the knee of Sampson. And possession will go back to North as a 2-point lead here for them. 22.2 seconds left to go here in our first quarter, and Northside will move this one up slowly for the final shot here of our first quarter of action. Javion Davenport with it, 7 seconds. Looking to drive down low, has it ripped away by Sampson, and a foul is going to be called, and it will be on Javion Davenport. So that'll be his first, team's first of the quarter, and so we'll get an inbound here for Carroll with 4.4 seconds left to go here in our first, and now the Chargers going to get a look at the final shot here of our first quarter. Pardon, and bounce to Sampson. With it on that far side, now down to 2-1. And Hauser gets off a shot before the buzzer and misses everything. And that is the end of our first. It is Northside 16, Carroll 14. You're watching Indiana High School basketball here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
White Shoes Kelly Chevrolet. We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape, and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Back here live, SummitCitySports.com here from By-Hay Arena. Looking at a score around the area. It is Concordia 26, Northrop 20 at the halftime break. Meanwhile, Canterbury leading Prairie Heights 31-20. The game of the night, Homestead and Wayne just now kicking off there out at Wayne High School as they had the exact same thing we had here in a battle of the unified squads. On the basketball side of things, we had Northside and Woodland here where the Warriors defeated the Northside Legends there in that contest. An outstanding matchup. Far side, 3 ball is no good. Board comes down to Sampson though, as that 3 was taken by Brody Fisher, who just checked into the contest. It slipped away from him. Fugate ahead. Oh, that one's blocked by Pardon, out of bounds. And we're going to get a foul called as Young Jr. went up for it. And so Briggs Pardon will pick up the foul. That'll be his first, team's first of the quarter. And it will be Jackson Fugate, Eugene Young Jr. at the line to shoot a pair here for Northside. His first one is up and good. And so Eugene Young Jr. now lists the team high 7 points on the night here, looking to extend The Legends lead. His second free throw is off the front end of the rim, so it remains as a 3-point lead here for North. Sampson will have it on that far side of wing here for the Chargers. Off to Briggs Pardon. He'll look to drive, kicks far side. Sampson thought about the corner three. Instead takes it down low off glass and gets the bucket. And so Sampson picks up his first points of the night. And now a 1-point game. Fugate will have it on that far side wing here for North. Fugate splits the defenders. Nicely done there. Jackson Fugate gets the bucket. And it's Hauser. Skips up top to Sampson. He'll have it at the top of the key. Hands off now, Briggs Pardon. Back to Sampson. With it on that far side of wing, we'll get a screen from Fisher. Looking for him to roll. He'll give it out to him on that far side as King on the guard. Play it up top and skip it here near side to Briggs Pardon. He'll look to drive down low. A block there by Young Jr. They'll go far side. Carroll remains with possession. And the three ball is hit there by Kanan Hauser. And so Kanan Hauser hits the triple there for Carroll. And we are tied up at 19 apiece. Davenport had that blocked. Skips it far side. Young Jr. hits the triple on the other end. And things are starting to heat up here at Northside High School Buying Arena, as it's a 3-point lead now here for the Legends. Fisher kicks out here near side. Three ball on the other end is up and good there for number 14. And Tyler Morrison will get a timeout called by Northside. It's a 30-second one. We'll step away. You're watching Indiana High School basketball here on SummitCitySports.com. Here live, SummitCitySports.com here from Bay Arena. It'll be an inbound here for the Legends. Out of the timeout called by head coach Gary Andrews. We're tying up at 22 apiece. 4 straight threes by both squads in a row, as things are starting to heat up from beyond the arc here in this one. Oh, Fugate with a nice move there and spins it home. And so it'll be Briggs Pardon with it here on this near side of wing. Dishes out, far side. Triple from Morris is no good. And Young Jr. comes down with the board. Davenport with it on that far side. Dishes it down low. A wide open Young Jr. trying to get it back. And Pardon jumped the lane here for Carroll. On this near side, Pardon to Pardon, no good on that three ball. But Jackson Pardon comes down with his own miss, goes up strong, couldn't get it to go. Second and third chance opportunity, and Carroll's able to maintain possession. Sampson now going to drive. Oh my goodness, nice move there by Sampson for the bucket. Tremendous move there by the junior as he puts that one off glass, and we're tied up at 24 apiece. And so Fugate going to go up strong. Couldn't get it to go and try to come back for the offensive board. Went over the top of Pardon, and that one will cause a foul there for Fugate. His first, team's first of the quarter. Substitution into the contest as Brody Fisher will check out and Preston Crane will check on here for him. Another score update around the area. Blackhawk Christian leading Snyder 27-25. They're on at Blackhawk Christian High School. Tremendous non-conference matchup as Sampson launches the three on this near side, no good. And the board comes down now here to Jordan King. He'll go off the Fugate, who will have it on that far side wing here for the Legends. Guarded by Briggs Pardon. Fugate spins, hangs, couldn't get it to go. and Pardon comes down with the board here for Carroll. He'll drive down low, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Jackson Pardon as Jackson Fugate did a tremendous job there setting the charge. And so Jackson Pardon will pick up the foul for Carroll as a substitution into the contest. As number 33 and Grant Peters, as well as number 15 and Miles Herring, check on for Carroll as Jackson Pardon picks up his second foul of the contest. He'll head to the bench, and we'll get a look down low here to Jordan King, who bodies up the defender, couldn't get it to go. Second chance opportunity is no good as well, and Briggs Pardon comes down with the board here for Carroll. Slipped it up. Davenport, bounce pass, just behind the hands there of Eugene Young Jr., and that one rolls out of bounds, and possession will go back now here to the Chargers with 3:15 left to go here in our second quarter of action. As it'll be Sampson who will have it on that far side wing. Skip it off up top, get it here on this near side, now into the hands of Hauser. Sampson back with it. The drive down low, nice touch there by the junior for the bucket. And so it is Davenport who gets it off to Young Jr. on that far side. They'll dish it down low. Nice find there in one opportunity here for Jackson Fugate. And that foul is going to be called on a number 2 in Jair Sampson. That'll be his first, team's third of the quarter as Briggs Pardon checks out, and for him will be number 15 in Miles Herring. And we'll get Fugate at the line here for one. And he hits the free throw. And so Fugate now with 12 here on the night for the Wedgeons. Sampson skips here on this near side to Hauser, who launches a three, no good. Sampson comes down with the board. He'll go up and get the bucket. And so 2:20 left to go here in our second. It'll be Young Jr. looking to hand off to Davenport on that far side. They get it back to him. Jumper from Young Jr. is no good. And the board comes down now here for the Chargers. Sampson looking to drive, blocked out of bounds. Nope, check it inbounds here by Young Jr. And Sampson will take it back the other way. Couldn't get it to go. And Davenport comes away with the board here for North. Fugate looks to drive. Nice move there. He goes up and gets the bucket. And so Jackson Fugate having himself a night here so far for Northside as he gets the score and puts the Legends ahead here by 1. And foul is going to be called on the floor. It will be on the Legends as Jackson Fugate picks up his second foul of the contest. And that's the team's second of the quarter. So he'll check out, and for him will be number 3 in Rodney Jones. And bound to Sampson here near side. He hits the jumper. And so Davenport will bring it up ahead here with 1:20 left to go here in our second. Haney with the handoff here to Jones. He'll get it off to Davenport. Now with it here on this near side of wing. Skips up top to Davenport here with it. Javion going to take it to that far side. Looking to drive. Kicks here near side to Young Jr. Young Jr. back to Javion Davenport. Look down low here to Haney. He'll look to spin. Kicks it off here near side. We'll get a foul called on the Chargers, though, as that'll be the team's 4th foul. And that foul is going to be called on number 35 in Paxton Crane. That's his second. The team's 4th of the quarter. My apologies. So Brody Fisher will check on here with 49.6 seconds left to go here in our second. Jones dishes down low. Young Jr. looking to go up instead. Extra pass there far side now to Jones. He'll hand off to Davenport, who goes down low. Young junior picks up a shot and draws the contact, and he'll head to the line. Now to shoot a pair here for Northside. As that foul is called on to number 2, and Jair Simpson, that's his second, team's 5th. So Northside will be in the double bonus here for the remainder of our second quarter with 34.9 left to go. Briggs Parton will come on here for Sampson. And it'll be one more shot here for the 6'5 senior for the Legends as he hits it. And we're tied up here now at 30 apiece. 30 seconds left to go here in our second. It's Briggs Parton who has it on that far side of wing. He'll get it off. Now here into the hands of Kanan Hauser. Down to 15. Parton gets it back on this near side. He'll get a screen. Parton using the speed to get down low and couldn't get it to go. Young junior to Davenport. Up top to Haney. Extra pass. Davenport far side wing. Triple no good. And Fisher comes down with the board. He'll launch it all the way up the floor. And that will be the end of our first half. We are knotted up at 30 all. Carroll and Northside. You're watching Indiana High School basketball here presented by SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the Edge program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape, and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Back here live, SummitCitySports.com here from Northside High School. At our halftime break, we are knotted up at 30 apiece. Let's go ahead and run down the halftime scoring here for you. First, for the Carroll Chargers, it was Sampson who led the way with 10. Cannon Hauser with 7. Jackson Pardon with 2. Briggs Pardon with the 2. Tyler Morris with 3. Miles Herring with 3. And Paxton Crane with 3 as well. There for the Chargers. Meanwhile, for Northside, it was Jackson Fugate who led the way with 14. Eugene Young Jr. with 11. Javion Davenport with 3. And Jordan King with the 2. Taking a look at some scores going on around the area, it is Concordia ahead 46-29 on Northrop there late in the fourth quarter of action. Southside up 39-29 on Bishop Lures. That could create a little stir here if the Lures Knights can't catch back on, as that is midway through the second quarter of action. Snyder ahead by 1 on Blackhawk Christian, 36-35 there midway through the third. And then Homestead leading Wayne 16-15 at the end of the first quarter of action. They're out at Wayne High School. All those games can be seen live here on SummitCitySports.com. So we are getting set here for our second half of action, as Carroll and the Northside tied up at 30 apiece. We will have coverage of the Marion Regional taking place there out at Marion, where the Snyder Panthers, Lady Panthers that is, will take on Noblesville, and then Homestead will take on McCutcheon. On the girls' side of things, those games can be seen live on AHSAATV.org. On Friday, we'll have the coverage of Northside at Bishop Dwenger, Homestead at Concordia, Southside at Wayne, East Noble at New Haven. They're on your Friday night of boys basketball coverage. So we are going to go ahead and take one more short break. We will come back with the second half of action. You are watching Indiana High School basketball, here presented by SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Dealing with joint pains, sprains, strains, or back pain? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, Ortho Express has specialized orthopedic physicians on staff when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Friday 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more.
Back here live from Northside High School by Hay Arena, as we are knotted up at 30 apiece here as we get set to begin our third quarter of action. It will be the Legends who will have the basketball to start it. As they'll roll out with the Davenport brothers, Jordan King, Jackson Fugate, and Eugene Young Jr. Meanwhile, for Carroll, it'll be Jackson Pardon, Kanan Hauser, Paxton Crane, Grant Peters, and Jair Sampson to start our second half here for the Legends. As we are set and ready to roll, second half of action underway. It will be Javion Davenport to start it here with possession. The drive down low, nice find there as Fugate starts right where he left off in that first half of action as he gets the bucket. Hauser with it on that far side of wing. We'll get it off at the top of the key and launches a triple, and he hits it. Kanan Hauser hits the triple there for Carroll and extends their lead out to one. Davenport with it at the top of the key. He'll move it, drives down low, couldn't get the finish to roll, and it'll be Pardon to bring it up ahead here on this near side for Carroll. Dishes out, extra pass now here in the corner. Back to Pardon on this near side of wing. Three ball is no good. And Fugate comes down with the board here for Northside. Fugate with it here on this near side. He'll skip up top. Davenport now with it. Back to Fugate. The dish down low. Young Jr. fadeaway jumper. He hits it. Eugene Young Jr. with the bucket there for the Legends. And Davenport comes away with it now here for Northside. He'll drive down low. Couldn't get it to roll off glass. And Hauser up ahead now here to Pardon. Back to Hauser. Far side. Three ball. Got it. Kanan Hauser hits the triple there for Carroll. And Hauser gives the Chargers a 2-point lead. And that is his third triple of the night. Young Jr. will have it now here on this near side of wing. And off now to Davenport. Out at the top of the key, Jordan King, the big fella, hits the triple there for North. And this one-hitted spot there for the Legends is Jordan King at the top of the key. As every game I've called here for the Legends, he's hit at least one triple from the top of the key, just left wide open. That's something he can't do there. As the Purdue University football commit showing some skill here on the basketball floor before he heads to Purdue next season. And Fugate gets the bucket down low there for Northside. Far side, corner three, Hauser with his third triple here of the third quarter. And a timeout is called. So we will step away. You are watching Indiana High School basketball here presented by SummitCitySports.com. Back here live out of the timeout called by Carroll. 3 straight triples on 3 straight possessions for Kenyon Hauser. He's got the hot hand here for the Chargers. 4 3 balls on the night. 16 points on it for him. Him and Jackson Fugate having a battle here in this one as they're guarding one another here on this end. King couldn't get that one to roll there, and Pardon now going to move it up ahead here for Carroll. Drops it off to Sampson. We'll have it now here at the top of the key for the Chargers. We're tied up at 39 apiece. Far side, Hauser, don't tell me another 3. He hits it. Kanan Hauser with his 4th triple of the 3rd quarter, 5th on the night. Tremendous stuff here by the senior. Absolutely lighting it up from beyond the arc here for 3rd quarter triples. And he gives Carroll the 3-point lead. King with it down low, dishes it off. Fugate is fouled from behind, and he'll head to the line to shoot a pair here for the Legends. Foul's called on Grant Peters. That's his first, team's first of the quarter. 4:14 left to go here in our 3rd. As it is Fugate at the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is up and a no good. Jackson Fugate with 18 points on the night here. Getting some NAIA looks as well here on the scene for his college decision as St. Francis and Fort Wayne, Indiana, one of those schools to offer him here on the season. Meanwhile, it's Carroll with possession as Hauser dishes out here on this near side of wing. Thought they had Hauser back in the corner as he is hot here from beyond the arc for the Chargers. They'll get it to him here on this near side up top to Sampson. They'll go back to Hauser with it here on this near side. Sampson tried to leave him alone. Instead, the offensive board down low, going up strong. Second chance and third chance opportunity, and a foul is going to be called. And that is going to send number 33 and Grant Peters to the charity stripe to shoot a pair as Jordan King will pick up the foul for Northside. And so Peters, the senior, standing at 6'6" here for Carroll. At the line to shoot a pair, stayed with it. There on the offensive end, got multiple opportunities down low and misses the first there at the free throw line. He'll have a shot at one more here for the Chargers, looking to extend their lead. He does hit there on the second and makes it a 3-point lead here for Carroll, his first points of the night. And so Davenport will have it now here at the top of the key. He'll move it here to this near side, looking to drive down low. Kicks to Fugate. Back here on this near side, Jones will launch a 3. Couldn't get it to roll there, and Simpson comes away with the board here for the Chargers. Pushes it up the floor there, far side to Hauser. He'll drive, splits the double team, couldn't get it to roll. Peters with another offensive board. Simpson now far side. Hauser, corner 3. Couldn't get it to go there on that one. And Peters with another offensive board here for Carroll as Sampson goes up. Couldn't get that to roll. And King finally comes down with it here for the Legends. Multiple opportunities on the offensive glass there for Carroll, but just couldn't convert on the scoring end. And the drive from Fugate down low, and a foul is going to be called. Jackson Pardon will pick up the foul. That'll be his third, team second of the quarter. And so Fugate will head to the line to shoot a pair here for Northside. As Fugate's first free throw rattles in and out. Substitutions as Briggs Pardon and Brody Fisher come on here for Carroll. Rodney Jones will check out, and for him will be number 15. And Jakai Rich, the 6'4" senior, will make his first appearance of the contest. As Fugate at the line for one more. His second one is up and good there. And so makes it a 2-point game. Pardon. Far side now into the hands there of Sampson. Hauser looking to drive, dishes the Fisher down low. With it on that far side of wing. He'll get it back now in the corner. Back to Pardon. They'll skip it all the way around. Now to Jackson Pardon. Looking to drive baseline. Tries to drop it off to his brother, Briggs, and that one rolls out of bounds. Possession will go back now to the Legends with 2:22 left to go. Here in our third, it's a 2-point lead for Carroll. As Fugate will move it up the floor on that far side of wing here for the Legends. He'll dish to Davenport with it here on this near side. Davenport going to back it out a little bit at the top of the key. He'll move it to that far side now. Gets a screen from Keaton. He'll rise up. Nicely done there. Davenport gets the bucket there for north side. And that's Davenport's first points of the night here for the Legends. Pardon had that one ripped away. Davenport ahead. Young Jr. dishes off. Fugate goes up and gets the bucket. And so Jackson Fugate with the score. Sampson left open far side. He hits the triple. And so Davenport will bring it up ahead with 1:26 left to go. Here in our third quarter, it's a 1-point lead for Carroll. We'll get a screen from King. Davenport will rise up from three, no good. And Briggs Pardon comes down with the board. Quickly up the floor. Sampson, far side, three ball. Couldn't get that one to roll. And Rich comes down with the board. Hauser and Briggs Pardon were already back here for Carroll. And he'll hand it off. They'll go to Fugate. Now with it up top. Young Jr. here near side wing. Triple, got it. Eugene Young Jr. gives north side back the lead. Pardon looking to drive. Goes to Fisher. Now to Hauser. Check it. Pardon on that far side as he jumped in front of it. 41 seconds left to go here in our third. It's a 2-point lead for the Legends. Pardon going to back it up a little bit now here with 30 seconds left to go here in our third. And I believe Carroll's going to try to hold for the final shot here of our third quarter of action. Clock now down to 20. Pardon guarded by Young Jr. He'll drive down low, and it's blocked there by Eugene Young Jr., who will move it up ahead on that far side of wing. Davenport back to Young Jr. Back to Davenport now with it on that far side. Rich with it here in the corner. Up top to Davenport. Clock down to 5. He'll look down low. Fugate goes up and gets the bucket. And Jackson Fugate with the score to end our third quarter of action. It's a 4-point lead here for Northside, 50-46. You're watching Indiana High School basketball here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Back here live, SummitCitySports.com as we get set to begin our fourth quarter of action. It is Northside with a 50-46 lead, a tremendous contest here on your Tuesday evening here in the Summit City. Multiple Summit Athletic Conference matchups going on around the area as Blackhawk Christian ahead 47-45 at the end of 3 on the Snyder Panthers. Meanwhile, Concordia did end up defeating Northrop 48-32. And so it's an inbound here for Carroll to begin our fourth quarter of action. And so Hauser with the drive, the finish there. Nicely done. Kanan Hauser gets the bucket. And Kanan Hauser having himself a contest here for this Carroll Charger squad tonight. As Kanan Hauser the Grace College commit here. Going to play at one of the top schools in the NAIA. They're having a tremendous season, are the Lancers, as it's Sampson up ahead. He gets the bucket. And we're back knotted up here at 50 apiece. And so Davenport will now move it up ahead on that far side here for Carroll. Davenport, far side to Fugate. He'll launch a three. Couldn't get that one to go. Haney Jr. with the board. He'll move out on that far side. Couldn't get it to roll. Fugate had it knocked away, and Pardon comes down with it here for Carroll. He'll move it up the floor on this near side. Sampson kicks far side. Hauser with the drive. Nicely done there. Kanan Hauser gets the bucket. And Carroll with a 6-0 run to start our fourth quarter of action. And a timeout will be called by Northside. It'll be a full one. We'll step away. You're watching Indiana High School basketball here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape, and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Back here live, SummitCitySports.com, looking at a score around the area at the halftime break. It is Wayne up 27-26 on the Homestead Spartans there out at Wayne High School. Meanwhile, Bishop Lures in Southside in a battle. The Archers ahead by 6, 48-42. They're midway through the third quarter of action. It will be Northside with possession out of the timeout called by head coach Gary Andrews. A 6-0 run to start quarter number 4 here for the Chargers. And so Davenport will go far side now to Young Jr. Up top now here into the hands of Davenport. Guarded by Briggs Pardon. He'll skip far side there now into the hands. Javion back to Javius with it at the top of the key. Fugate with a look down low to King. Davenport now with it, looking to drive down low. Nice finish there on the roll from Javius Davenport. He picks up his second bucket of the night here for Northside and ties it up at 52. Sampson will have it on that far side wing here for the Chargers. Looking to drive, kicks here near side, corner three. Short there on the marker, but a nice board. Another offensive rebound for the Chargers as Sampson jumps on it for Carroll. He'll rise up. That one couldn't spin home. And Young Jr. comes down with the board off the Fugate here with it now for Northside. 52 apiece as we have reached 5 minutes left to go here in quarter number 4. Fugate looking to drive on Hauser. He'll go down low. Nicely done there as Fugate gets the bucket. And the drive on the other end, Sampson matches the score. Tell you what, though, Jackson Fugate having himself a night here, folks. 26 points on it for the senior. Doing tremendous stuff here for this Northside Legend squad. As Davenport looks to drive, floater, nicely done there. Davenport gets another bucket for the Legends. Pardon. Looking to drive. He'll rise up. Nicely done there. Briggs Pardon just inside the arc for the bucket. His second score of the contest. And so Davenport will bring it across the half-court line. Up top now here into the hands of Jordan King. The handoff. Fugate thought about the three, instead slowed it down a little bit. And he'll direct traffic, and now here for Northside. Trying to clear it down low. Out to Davenport. With it here on this near side, they'll go back to Fugate. As he picks up his dribble, is going to look to go baseline or jump for a three. Instead, it's King down low who gets the finish. And a drive on the other end. Briggs Pardon couldn't get it to fall, but it'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Now here for Carroll. Briggs Pardon, the 6'1" sophomore guard, as that foul is called on at number 13. And Eugene Young Jr., that's his first, team's first of the quarter. And so it'll be Briggs Pardon who will head to the line now to shoot a pair here for Carroll. Pardon's first free throw is up and good. Substitutions into the contest as number 35 and Paxton Crane will come on. He'll replace number 14 and Tyler Morris. And it looks like Jackson Pardon will replace his younger brother and Briggs Pardon if he makes this free throw. And Briggs Pardon hits them both. And so he'll go out. And his brother and Jackson Pardon will replace him. As we'll get an inbound here for the Legends. With 3:39 left to go, tied up here at 58 apiece. Javius Davenport. With it to Javion. Up top now here into the hands of Jordan King. Looking down low and it's thrown away. Crane gonna drive, goes down low, couldn't get it to fall, but Jackson Pardon there for the cleanup. And it'll be Davenport to bring it up ahead. We'll get a timeout called by the Legends. Before that, it'll be a full one. We'll step away. You're watching Indiana High School basketball here presented by SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Back here live, SummitCitySports.com. It's a 2-point lead here for Carroll. Out of the timeout called by Northside head coach and Gary Andrews, it will be the Legends with the basketball as they'll inbound at the half-court line. As it will be Javion Davenport who will have it here at the top of the key for the Legends. Move it to that far side of wing. Up top now here into the hands of Jordan King. He'll hand off. Now here into the hands of Javius. 2:54 left to go. Javion going to take it to that far side. Dish down low. Young Jr. goes up on Pardon and gets the bucket. And so Young Jr. with the score ties it up here at 60 apiece. High scoring contest here between these two squads, as it is Sampson who has it on that far side of wing. Sampson now looking to drive. He'll spin. Kicks out. Jackson Pardon able to maintain it here for Carroll. And he'll look to drive down low. Oh, nice bounce pass in the feed, and the bucket is good there for Peters. And so Peters gets the score. His first field goal of the contest, had 1 point from the charity stripe here in the third quarter of action. As it's Davenport with it at the top of the key. The look down low, now here to the hands of Young Jr. Try to get it out. Davenport able to maintain it. No, dishes it off to King. He'll go up and couldn't get it to finish. And the board comes down now here for Carroll. Up ahead, Sampson with it. Knocked away, and Davenport threw it off the leg on that far side. Nice awareness, as that was last touch by Peters. And so possession will go back to the Legends with 1:35 left to go. This Northside squad, as a team, averaging 55.7 points per game. So well over their average here in this one, as Fugate will rise up from deep. Couldn't get that one to fall. And Hauser comes down with the board, and we've got a whistle blown, and a timeout is called by the Chargers. So we will step away. You are watching Indiana High School basketball here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape, and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
Back here live, SummitCitySports.com. It's 62-60 is our score. The Chargers with the 2-point lead with 1:23 left to go here in our fourth. It will be an inbound here for Carroll. As it'll be Paxton Crane to inbound here for the Chargers. And he'll get it in on that far side to Sampson. We'll bring it up ahead here for Carroll. Gets it on that far side to Hauser. Back up top, Sampson. Look at a drive. Dishes off far side, now Hauser with it. He'll go back to Sampson. Only one foul committed here in the fourth quarter for Northside. And so they're going to have to try to foul or something if Carroll is going to maintain possession on this offensive end. And Young Jr. will foul Jackson Pardon. And so that will be the second team foul on the Northside. As that is the second on Young Jr. And so it'll be an inbound here for Carroll, as they're going to sub in number 15 in Miles Herring. And you'd think they're just going to sub him in to try to create some fouls with 55.8 seconds left to go. And it will be the Chargers with possession, as Pardon with it here on this near side, dishes it off. Peters now with it, and Young Jr. will get called for the foul. And so that'll be his third, the team's third of the quarter. So two more fouls to give. And it'll be an inbound, as there's 43.9 seconds left to go here in our fourth. It'll be Peters to inbound. Gets it in now here to Pardon. And Northside is going to have to foul with somebody different than Eugene Young Jr. as Sampson with it, and Fugate will pick up the foul. So that'll be the fourth team foul now. Here's so one more foul to give for the Legends, as Fugate from the scoreboard picks up his fourth foul, so he will not be one of them to foul here as they get it back to Sampson. Davenport with it on that far side. On the guard, 30 seconds left, and Sampson will be the one that is fouled. And so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair here for Carroll. Ahead by 2. And the clock now down to 27.3 seconds remaining. As the first free throw from Sampson is up and good. And so Sampson with 18 points on the night. And a timeout is going to be called here by Northside. It's a full one. We'll step away. You're watching Indiana High School basketball. Here presented by SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Lures back here live, SummitCitySports.com, as it will be Sampson who will head to the line to shoot one more here for the Chargers. Ahead by 3 with 27.3 left to go. Sampson at the line looking to make it a 2-possession game. His free throw is up and good. And so a substitution into the contest as number 35. And Paxton Crane will come back on here for Carroll as the Legends inbound here to Davenport, who will bring it up ahead, and he is fouled by Sampson. And that's going to be his third, only the team's first of the quarter. And so 23.2 seconds left to go. It will be an inbound here from Jones to Davenport, who will have it on that far side. Gets it off now to Jones. Up top to Fugate, and we'll get a foul called before that pass. And so it'll be an inbound. As that foul is called on Grant Peters. It's going to be his second, team second. So they get it in here to Davenport with it at the top of the key. Far side now to Jones. Off to Fugate. He'll look to drive down low. And Fugate is fouled. And so 9.7 seconds left. Northside just not getting any good looks at a shot here, as Carroll doing a tremendous job pressuring defensively. And Davenport will inbound here for Northside as they try to get it in up top to Jones, and it's taken away. And Parton going to jam it home for the finish. And so the Chargers are going to go on to win this one 66-60. And so the Carroll Chargers hang on to win this one over the Northside Legends 66-60. Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game, Kanan Hauser for the Carroll Chargers. And so we are going to get set here. But before that, we'll go ahead and tally up the scores here momentarily and run down the final scoring here for you. So we'll come back with that here in just a few seconds. You're watching Indiana High School basketball here on Summit City Sports. Back here live from Northside High School, as we're going to go ahead and run down the final scoring here for you. First, for the Carroll Chargers, it was Jair Sampson that finished the night with 19 points. Briggs Parton with 6, Jackson Parton with 4, Kanan Hauser, your Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game, with 18 points. Tyler Morris with 3, Miles Herring with 3 as well. Grant Peters and Paxton Crane both with 3 to round out the 66 for Carroll. Meanwhile, for Northside, it was Javius Davenport with 6, Javion Davenport with 3, Eugene Young Jr. with 18, Jordan King with 7, and Jackson Fugate finishes the night with 26 points, the team high for Northside. So we're going to go ahead and sign off here from Northside High School till Friday evening. I'll be live out at Concordia for the Homestead Spartans taking on the Concordia Cadets. Until then, for my cameraman, Gavin Wirt, this is Hunter Sotenheimer. You've been watching Indiana High School basketball here presented by SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.